Alright, let's dive into this. What if I told you that the key to a hockey player's peak performance isn't just training or talent, but something way more personal? Let's talk about Connor Clifton's homecoming to Boston, because this story isn't just about a contract. It's about life coming full circle, fatherhood, and how a city can shape someone's identity. Okay, so the Bruins re-signed Clifton, a 31-year-old defenseman, to a 2-year deal. Cool, but here's what stood out to me: Clifton walking into TD Garden with his 2-year-old daughter, Callie. This image alone screams bigger picture. Because when you see a player with his kid in a locker room, you realize hockey isn't just his job, it's part of a life he's building for his family. Personally, I think this is the moment that redefines athletes' careers. It's not about stats, it's about legacy beyond the ice. Now, let's unpack fatherhood. Clifton mentions how Callie puts things into perspective after a rough day. What many people don't realize is how becoming a parent transforms athletes. They're not just playing for contracts or trophies anymore, they're playing for their kids' future. I mean, imagine explaining your career to a toddler. You can't just say, "I hit people on the ice," you have to frame it as resilience, teamwork, passion. That shift in mindset? That's the kind of depth that makes Clifton's return feel meaningful, not just strategic. And Boston being home, this isn't just a PR line. Clifton got engaged here, started his NHL journey, and now he's back. But here's the twist: the team is barely recognizable. Only 6 holdovers from his first stint. So why does he still feel like he fits? Because, as he says, Bruins hockey hasn't changed. That loyalty to gritty, structured play isn't just a system, it's a culture. And that culture is what drew Clifton back, even as the roster turned over. From my perspective, this speaks to how organizations maintain identity in a league where talent is constantly shifting. Let's talk food for a second. Yes, food. Clifton lists his favorite spots: Lolita, Ocean Prime, Tavern in the Square. Why include this? Because it humanizes him. This isn't just a player returning to a team, it's a family returning to their favorite taco spot. In a world where athletes are often portrayed as larger than life, sharing his love for steak tacos grounds him. It's relatable. And that's smart storytelling. The article isn't just selling hockey, it's selling Boston as a lifestyle. But wait, what about the bigger implications here? Clifton's career-high season was in 2022-23 with the Bruins. Now he's back. Is this a nostalgia play, or is there a strategic bet on his ability to thrive again? Here's what I'm thinking: the Bruins aren't just signing a defenseman, they're betting on familiarity. Clifton's chemistry with McAvoy, Grelsick, and others isn't just on-ice synergy, it's shared history. And in a high-pressure league like the NHL, where trust is currency, that matters. And let's not gloss over the Alex Steeves rental story. Clifton unknowingly rented his condo to his future teammate. That's the kind of serendipity that makes you think, is this meant to be? But beyond the cute anecdote, it highlights how interconnected the hockey world is. Players aren't just rivals, they're friends, roommates, even landlords. This isn't just a business, it's a brotherhood. So what's the takeaway here? Clifton's return isn't just about hockey. It's about family, identity, and the places that shape us. And isn't that what sports really is? A reflection of our lives. When he says, "I've missed you guys," to the fans, it's not a scripted line. It's genuine. And that's what makes this story worth talking about. Final thought: how often do we chase success thinking it's the pinnacle, only to realize the real win is the life we build along the way? Clifton's homecoming isn't just a win for the Bruins, it's a reminder that sometimes, coming back is the bravest, most rewarding move of all. What's your take? Drop a comment below.